أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والنجم والشجر يسجدان والنجم والشجر يسجدان. The vine and the tree both prostrate before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are in sajda to the Creator. This is the 6th verse of Surah ArRahman. It is the 55th surah in the Quran. wannajmu washshajaru yasjudan. We have been trying to understand bayan from Surah ArRahman. ArRahman allama al-Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ArRahman, had taught every one of His creations the Quran. The teaching implies inscription of the Quran within it. This Quran, written with a nur or divine light, is the qadr. Every creation instinctively follows its qadr in His service. It is its ibadah or worship. The vine and the tree follow the qadr of submission to the Rabb. The submission lies after obedience in the path of bayan. The functions of the vegetation are the aftermath of diurnal changes due to the obedience of the sun and the moon, which had precedence in creation to the plant kingdom. The vine is feeble and needs support. It could be killed in the scorching heat of the sun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala props up the vine, bringing about a recovery by the shaded night. In thankfulness, the vine bears sweet berries, the heaviness of which makes its branches droop in prostration. The tree stands upright in full glory by the midday, providing shade to the weary beneath. As the sun moves further, the shadow of the tree keeps elongating in a gesture of bowing down to sujud, the position of sajda. Whole night the tree is in the state of sajda until it rises up from the posture in the dawn with the rising sun. It follows up the sun in ibadah to stand up to serve the Rabb with full capacity as the day is at its highest peak. Ash-shamsu wal-qamar bihusban. That was the 5th verse we had dealt with last time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught the sun and the moon to be meticulously obedient with a relentless regularity. Their uncompromising obedience may serve as a living example to the understanding of the sajda and the root of bayan. They may become obedient to the prescribed code of conduct and exercise control over body and senses. It leads to the sajda being submissive, being worshipped. Wannajmu, washshajaru, yasjudan. The vine and the tree are in sajda, or in prostration to the Creator Rabb. As the believer submits, he develops piety or iman. Iman is the trait to the nafs and hence belongs to qalb, to the spiritual knowledge. He has to establish salah with unrelenting regularity as the sun and the moon for iman to stabilize into taqwa. It happens in the root of bayan as sajda joins the aql in the submission of the being to his Rabb. ArRahman teaches knowledge to man in two ways. One is the instinctive knowledge internally received by the nafs from the Quran and the qalb. The other is knowledge through bayan. This is external knowledge acquired by the physical being by interacting with the amsal or examples. The first is spiritual knowledge, while the latter is physical knowledge. The physical knowledge is relative, and one may either be guided or be misguided by it. Spiritual knowledge is truth, and the believer is blessed by it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah ArRahman, ArRahman allama al-Quran, ArRahman taught the Quran. خلق الإنسان, he created man. علمه البيان, he taught him bayan. So first he taught the Quran, then he taught man the bayan. The example of the sun and the moon teaches obedience, and that of the vine and the tree teaches submission. Both are physical knowledge derived from external sources. ArRahman has raised up the sky in total equilibrium. They keep the poise without the need of any props, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taught the sky, the Quran, the Qadr. We will talk about the equilibrium of the heavens, the mizan, in the next session, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.